Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and we're going to look at another Versus game in the Nintendo Versus Arcade Cabinet system. This one was actually originally created for the Commodore 64, and it was created by a guy named Will Wright and licensed to Broderbund software, and it is called Raid on Bungeling Bay, and of course this is the Versus arcade version versus Raid on Bungeling Bay. This was created originally in 1984 for the Commodore 64, and it was also ported to the MSX and the NES, but this is the arcade version. Created in 1985. But it's really not that good a game as an arcade game. Maybe for the Commodore 64 back in the day it was kind of cool, but for the arcade it's kind of underwhelming. But the goal of the game is to fly your helicopter around and bomb 6 factories on these different islands. And your helicopter moving controller, the English is really bad right here, but you have a helicarrier that you can land on, and then pressing shoot or bomb while on it will replenish your bomb supply, and you use the bombs to destroy the factories, and they take several bombs, so you can easily run out. But you can fire to shoot flying enemies, or there are also ground enemies you can hit with your regular fire. But we'll go ahead and get started. You see the map every time you land on the helicarrier, as well as replenish your energy and replenish your bomb supply. And you can see it between playing the game. You know, like after you die or you start a new level, you get to see the map again. So you can fly around and destroy the tanks. It's hard to fly straight. You'll often have to spin circles around the factory before you can fly straight and drop a bomb on it. There we go, we destroyed one. Now it's at the very most you should destroy 2 factories before going back to land on the helicarrier. You want to be close to the helicarrier because it can be destroyed by the enemies. There is like this tanker that can fly up to it and start destroying it. And if you lose the helicarrier, you can't get any bombs back. So if you run out of bombs, then there's really no purpose to go on other than just shooting enemies, which is kind of stupid, but uh-oh. Did I get killed? Yep. Yeah, you can see your energy meter, and you can see how many bombs you got left, and how many factories you have to destroy. I have 4 factories left to destroy, but there are 5 major islands that will have the factories on them. One of them has 2 factories, and then the others have 1, and there are smaller islands. But yeah, anytime you run out of bombs, go back to the carrier, the helicarrier. It's either gonna be at the very top or the very bottom of the screen, and you end the level by destroying all the factories. And again, the factories require several bombs. But again, your helicarrier can be attacked. Here I'm gonna land on it. You press fire or bomb, and then you get your energy back up, and you get your bombs back. Warning, the helicarrier is under attack. But if you have enough bombs, really, you can let the helicarrier get blown up, and you can still beat the level. I only got one more factory to destroy. Sometimes a particularly nasty enemy helicopter can fire a heat-seeking missile, and it can really hound you, so you need to fly wild aerial trickery to lose that heat-seeking missile. Now, where's that other stupid factory? Crap. I think the screen or the water changes color depending on how much trouble your helicarrier is in, or maybe that's reflective of how much energy you have. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, for me, this really doesn't quite cut the mustard for an arcade game of 1980. What was it? 5. It's geared more for a home computer type of game. But yeah, now I can see by landing on the helicarrier the map and which factory still remains. Your bombs don't have to be exact on the factory, I don't think. But now that I've destroyed them all, I go to the next level. But you do need to be pretty close to the factory when you press the bomb button. Trying to control it, the helicopter is pretty difficult. The color of the land changes from level to level, but the goal is still the same, and the factories are still going to be in the same place, and the helicarrier is generally going to be in the same place. I'd heard of this for the NES. I didn't know it was released for any other ports. There's an arrow that kind of points, I think, which direction the helicarrier is going to be. And I'm out of bombs. Yeah, I gotta go to the helicarrier and get more bombs. But yeah, you try to slow down and land on maybe the landing strip part of the helicarrier and press the shoot or bomb button to land, and then you'll get your bombs back and your energy back. But again, that helicarrier can be under attack. There it is. Crap. Come on. Slow down and land on the fucking thing. Oh, the controls are a pain in the ass. There we go. So I've got 5 more factories to destroy. And yeah, they are the red squares on the map. Am I even hitting the damn factory? There we go. But yeah, you can shoot all the ground targets on land and the choppers in the sky. How many bombs I got left? 4. But yeah, alert, that means the helicarrier is being attacked. I've got to get to that helicarrier and get my bombs back. The sea changes to ugly-ass colors. Just up, damn it. I think they blew up the helicarrier. Yep, sunk. And at this point, if you're out of bombs, you might as well just shoot as many ground targets and air targets as you can before you get destroyed yourself. And that's the end of me. Kablooey. And how many targets did I have left? 3. See if I can get him before I lose my last life. I'd never heard of this for the, I don't think I've heard of this for the arcade version, the Versus version back in the day. I think I'd only heard of the NES version. Come on, die. I think the factories take more bombs on the later levels. I might have gotten an extra life for passing 50,000. There we go. Hey, got it. I think I only had one more. It wouldn't hurt for you to draw a map of the island layout. Whoa! Got a heat-seeking missile on my tail. Get away! I think I lost it. Cool. But yeah, draw a map of the islands if you can. Hey, there's the last one. And I need to land on the stupid helicarrier. Yep, I just now realized, oh, I'm out of bombs. Alert! Well, I want to land on the helicarrier before it blows up so I can at least get my bombs. After that, screw the helicarrier. Like I said, you don't have to have the helicarrier. God damn it, is it going to blow up before I can get my bombs? Come on, what the... For some reason, sometimes you can't land on the damn thing. What's going on? Land on the effing thing. Am I not on it right? Oh, there we go. God. Well, please blow up the stupid helicarrier, because I don't need it anymore. Damn thing won't let me land on it. Hey, there's the last factory. And there went my helicarrier, I think. Doesn't matter. Destroyed the last factory. Cool. Now I go to level 3. I definitely remember hearing of this on the NES, but none of the other ports or the arcade version back in the day. Lovely. Black islands. Are they colored black? Yeah. Ugh. Ugly. Did I even hit the factory? I thought I bombed it. What the hell? But at any rate, this is... I don't know why they called it Bungeling Bay, but this is versus Raid on Bungeling Bay, and again, this was created by Will Wright back in like 1984 with cooperation from the Broderbund company. Back in like 1984, and again, this was... Oh, I died. But I had one extra life from passing 50,000. But this was also ported to the MSX and the NES. It was originally a Commodore 64 game. And again, this really seems more like a computer game than an arcade game. Yeah, you could hover over the factories and bomb just to make sure that they're destroyed. In order to get the top score in this game, you have to have 50,000 points. Am I dead? Yep. Oh well. Well, that was versus Raid on Bungeling Bay. And the enemies in this game belong to the Bungeling Empire. Well, that was versus Raid on Bungeling Bay by Will Wright and Broderbund Software in 1985, originally created in 1984. This is this Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching versus Raid on Bungeling Bay by Will Wright and Broderbund Software in 1985. I will catch you later in the future with another video. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.